We were the first cloud-based solutions provider in Sri Lanka, and we were also the first to do the Uber and Pick.me delivery integration. Scalability of the team, the scalability of the product, everything has improved. And over the past few years, we've been growing rapidly in revenue as well, thanks to this restructuring. OMAK Technologies is looking at growing globally at a rapid rate. How we aim to do that is through partners or strategic partners. We analyze the profitability, and the results were actually alarming. We have a very flexible work culture, ultimately have a very healthy work-life balance. Obviously, we are working heavily on the product as well as a product organization and building new features every single day to compete with the international markets. So, if you actually look at the new trade tariffs that are being imposed, these are not posing a threat to software companies directly. However, it is our clients that are being impacted because their overall profitability, their operational costs are all going to be increased. And there is a lot of volatility in the markets as well. So, in times of these volatile markets, what happens is their budgets for new projects, new investments immediately are cut. So, that is where we are indirectly exposed. Where if they were looking at implementing a new cutting edge solution, if they were upgrading their solutions, these projects either get delayed or get cancelled completely. So this is where we are impacted. However, we saw these same problems during the pandemic and the Sri Lankan economic crisis as well. But we came out on top. We have a great team. So we built a great team to weather these challenges and come out on top. We at OMAK Technologies are looking at growing globally at a rapid rate. And how we aim to do that is through partners or strategic partners, I might add. And finding these partners are easier said than done. It's actually more down to a lot of luck as opposed to it being a science. So, how we go about it is we try to be in as many places as possible and be at the right place at the right time to find this partner and then grow globally. Apart from that, obviously, we are working heavily on the product as well as a product organization and building new features every single day to compete with the international market. So essentially, when I took over as the CEO of OMAC, one of the first things that we did was we analyzed all the projects and teams within the organization. And together with the board, what we did was we analyzed the profitability, and the results were actually alarming. And this actually prompted us to start looking at every single project and product, the profitability of it, the feasibility of it, the long term value of each of these components. And then this actually began the journey of restructuring the organization into a lean organization. And it has been, I would say, a great decision that we took all together. The daily operations have become more efficient. The scalability of the team, the scalability of the product, everything has improved. And over the past few years, we've been growing rapidly in revenue as well, thanks to this restructuring. Yes, so I think it leads on from the previous question in terms of the lean organization that we built. As a product company, I believe that we at OMAC definitely need to be a lean organization that will help us scale rapidly as well. For example, if we are to onboard a large client, that does not necessarily mean that we have to go out on a recruitment campaign, which is obviously tough during these times with several employees or IT personnel migrating overseas. So, what we built was a lean organization that can scale rapidly. We don't need to go on a recruitment campaign. We don't need to restructure the organization or do anything like that. We can immediately onboard a client, and we're on Azure platform. So scalability in terms of tech on that front is also just a matter of minutes. So that I believe is the core element that most of the organizations within Sri Lanka looking at product development need to focus on, building a lean and nimble and agile team that can scale rapidly and not worry about onboarding large clients. because they're already geared to do so. So we at OMAK want to grow globally, and we would like to be in 5 markets apart from Sri Lanka, and be the key player in each of these markets. At this point of time, we are in 3 other markets. So we are in India, we have a presence in Qatar, and we have a presence in Dubai as well. And we're working hard towards becoming the key player here. These are very large and mature markets, but also have a lot of room for us to grow in those individual markets as well. In parallel, we are also working on signing up strategic partners. So there are 2 other markets that we're working on. And if all goes well, we'll be signing agreements by the end of this year and starting to market in those respective markets as well. Apart from this, innovation obviously is key to our industry. If not, we would be left behind. So we were the first SaaS-based restaurant solutions provider in Sri Lanka. We were the first cloud-based solutions provider in Sri Lanka, and we were also the first to do the Uber and PickMe integration, delivery integration in Sri Lanka. So these innovations are key to our growth as well. And we have a lot of new products in the pipeline, a lot of new innovations in the pipeline that we'll be releasing within this year to help achieve our growth targets. So I believe in working very closely with the team, and this has been very successful over the past few years. Having that trust and transparency is critical for our industry, and earning the trust of that team as well. We have had very little churn over the past few years, past 5 6 years, little to negligible churn within the team, despite several of the tech industry employees looking to migrate. Also, we have a very flexible work culture where all the employees can work from home. This helps them save a lot of time traveling to and from work, and ultimately have a very healthy work life balance, which I believe is very critical to the mentality and the well being of tech employees, considering the stress levels that they undergo in their day to day tasks.